in other women of color to participate, contribute throughout, different areas, including politics, global issues, social issues locally, internationally, and also the fun stuff, fashion, music, arts, culture, and so bringing it all together.
Now, we were having a conversation earlier today, mYia, about fashion and what role fashion plays in politics.
Yes.
Can you talk some more about that?
Yeah, I was talking about a paper that I was that I wrote many years ago when I was in school, and was looking at fashion as a tool of social justice, and I was inspired in looking at how people dressed in times of protest and demonstrations or in activism, and started to look at like right around the Great Depression era, and just looking at the fashions as you go throughout different periods. And I was really inspired too with like the birth of the political T-shirt, when the T-shirt became this thing that had a message on it, and this was usually around the late 60s, 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And then just kind of like how the fashion evolved as we look into the 90s and the 2000s, when hip-hop culture started to rise, and then you see the influence of that. And so, yeah, it's really interesting to kind of see from the suits that like Dr. King and others used to dress, and it's almost like you had on your Sunday best when you went out to march, to now we're like out there, T-shirt, jeans, fist in the air, and just that type of evolution.
So it sounds like it's a much more casual approach to protest.
Yeah.
Not suited up. I mean, that's a sign of the times, too. In 2015, not too many people don a suit for much of anything anymore.
It was interesting. There's a new television show on Channel 7 called The Carmichael Show, and it stars, I can't remember, Loretta Devine, I think is her name. And the episode was around Black Lives Matter, and the younger generation, her son's girlfriend, she had on a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, and then Miss Loretta was like, I'm gonna go to the march, I'm gonna show y'all how it really is done. And she came out suited up, all black, had on her sneakers, her beret, and the young sister had on like some jeans, a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, and some wedges. And Miss Loretta was like, how are you going to the demonstration in some wedges? And it was just really an interesting conversation of these two different generations. And powerful enough, when the police came and broke up the demonstration, the young sister wasn't with the wedges. She wasn't able to run, so she got arrested.
Right,
and Miss Loretta was able to run and make it home. And so it was just